And both teams going through their pregame rituals, getting loose well before we're underway. Well, we can finally say it. The NBA regular season is about to get underway. And here at 2K Sports, we couldn't be happier. Alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony, I'm Kevin Harlan. And we'll be checking in with Allie LaForce from the sideline moments from now. Here's what Oklahoma City's schedule is looking like. On Thursday, they'll begin a road trip starting in Indiana, going up against the Pacers. And then on Saturday, they'll continue the road trip, heading out to Atlanta to take on the Hawks.
And, you know, nobody loves playing on the road, but it does offer a good chance to see exactly what your team is made of. This team is going to find out a lot about itself over the next stretch of games.
And the Houston Rockets starting five. We've got Thorpe. Smith is out there with Maxwell. And there's Ori, and it's Olajuwon in its center. And for Oklahoma City, they've got Perkins. Harden out there with Russell Westbrook. And it's Ibaka, and it's KD in at the small forward position. Well, no doubt these players, GA, are eager to get this season going.
Listen, there's definitely some nerves, but it's mainly excitement. This is their first chance to showcase all the hard work they put in during the offseason.
4 on the shot clock. And they'll turn it over. Could not get off the shot. 24-second violation. Smith against Westbrook. Rockets with the rebound. They're getting their first look at the Thunder. Their first game of the NBA's regular season.
Yeah, and they're hoping for a better showing against this club this season. Last year they came out on the losing end.
And, you know, with two teams in the upper pyramid in the early going, important to establish that pecking order, especially within your conference. So this game is important.
Harden outside. Pass to Perkins. Outside Westbrook. It's 3-pointers off the mark. Maxwell, the pass to Smith. Here's Maxwell. Olajuwon on the wing. Covered by Perkins. Just 5 to shoot. Thorpe lays it up off the glass. Thorpe's got his second basket of the night.
Great move. This is what you get when Thorpe's being aggressive. He's a high percentage shooter in that painted area.
Outside Westbrook. Ibaka with a screen on Smith. And here's Westbrook from the arc. Hakeem Olajuwon grabs the rebound.
Well, he won't miss many of those. Not when he gets a good look like that.
Bounce pass, Smith. Pass to Maxwell. Olajuwon. And the rejection by Perkins. And he gets it back. Oklahoma City has gone 0 of 2 from deep here. And it's Durant missing.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
To the middle. It's stolen by Ibaka. Westbrook feeling it out a bit. Pass to Durant. With the teardrop, he lays it in.
And boy, did they need that one. Their first make in the 5 field goal attempts they've had.
Now Smith. And last season, the Thunder with the best record in the NBA, and Greg, the best point differential in NBA history.
How about eclipsing the 71 Lakers that were led by the great Wilt Chamberlain and Jerry West? And OKC started that season as the youngest team in the league. Needless to say, we've never seen anything like it.
And it's Durant with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Thunder. Over Ori. Durant, good. Durant's got his second bucket.
Sweet mid-range jumper for Kevin Durant. He's dialed in wherever he shoots it from.
Thorpe with a screen on Westbrook. Thorpe, that's good. Thorpe's got 6.
And their post play has been really solid right off the bat.
Just over 3.5 minutes gone here in the first. Outside, Perkins. Olajuwon with the block.
Without a doubt, one of the most versatile shot blockers in the game. Olajuwon does it in the painted area as well as along the perimeter.
Here's Maxwell. Nothing on the board. Smith surveying the D. Pass to Ori. Here's Maxwell. And some nice passing there by Houston. Just 4 to shoot. Olajuwon the pass to Maxwell. They get it back. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Such a graceful player. Hakeem is light off the ground there for that rebound, and then the skill to send that one home.
Now here's Durant. He's got 7. Oh, and a fast break for the Rockets. Nice shot by Smith.
And if you're the guy who has to guard him, it is never going to be an easy night for you.
Outside Durant. Perkins with the screen for Durant. That doesn't go either for KD. Rockets leading by 3. Smith outside. Pass to Ori. Olajuwon, right side, over Ibaka. Again, the Rockets score.
Nice feed that time by Ori. He's such a great team player because he does so many things to lift his teammates up and help his team win.
And so Mark Daigneault calls a timeout. He made the decision to huddle up with his guys and talk about strategy. It's time now to look at the NBA's toughest defensive teams from a season ago. In third, the Thunder.
The players in the league that worry about getting their numbers each night were often disappointed when playing this team last year. They were one of the best at opponents' points allowed per game. They set the bar pretty high for their defense this year.
And Ibaka kicks to Perkins. Ibaka dishes to Westbrook. He's just scored his first basket with that shot, making him 1 for 4.
One thing you can count on with Westbrook, he is always in attack mode. That's 24/7.
Pass to Maxwell. It's good, the assist that time from Smith. Smith's got 3 assists tonight.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
You're exactly right. I mean, everything seems to be dropping. Impressive scoring here.
Harden the pass to Ibaka. Now Westbrook. Down low, and Ibaka slams it in.
You will not find a player any better at attacking the rim than Ibaka.
And it's Smith with the ball. He brings it up for the Rockets. They lead by 4. Pass to Maxwell. And Westbrook pulls it down.
I guess even he has to miss one of those once in a while.
Perkins with a screen on Smith. Westbrook with a wide open look. A three-pointer off the mark. Houston leading by 4. Smith the pass to Thorpe. Here's Horry. Smith outside. Shoots the 3. And another 3 for Houston.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Oklahoma City's gone a meager 1 of 6 from three-point land since we got started tonight. Oklahoma City moving the ball around. Shots good by Durant.
And really the scoring this quarter has been just off the charts, doing all he can to bring them back.
Smith outside. Outside, Horry. Here's Olajuwon. That one's all good. Now he's 3 for 5 from the field.
He is in a groove. You can tell he's playing with a lot of confidence.
Westbrook kicks to Perkins. Ibaka the pass to Perkins. And it's the Rockets on the break. Out to Smith. Pass to Olajuwon. Westbrook against Smith. Outside for KD. Driving inside. That's good, and so Westbrook comes up with the assist. Westbrook's got 3 assists now in this one.
He's had an amazing quarter, and they're still trailing. Hard to believe that.
And the Rockets with possession here. 4-point game. Westbrook against Smith. Olajuwon, right side. Durant feeling it out a bit. Perkins with the screen for Durant. Hakeem Olajuwon grabs the rebound. Olajuwon's got 6 rebounds here tonight.
And that one gives them a +5 rebound advantage, Kevin.
Pretty clear they're dominating that area. They've come out with a lot more energy and effort so far.
Here's Thorpe. He has 6. Shot clock at 5. That one misses. Under trailing by 4. Harden up top. He's guarded by Maxwell. Harden against Maxwell. It's Durant on the wing. He's got 12. Misses from close range.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over it.
And let's go to the sideline. Here's Allen.
Thank you, guys. The Rockets have become a fearsome defensive team, and Coach Ime Udoka said, our young guys were tired of losing, and they bought into it. A huge part is just shifting the mentality and doing our part on that end. Understanding how much that impacts winning, it is a non-negotiable for me. Kevin, back to you.
They've clearly bought in. Allie, we appreciate the report. And so Mark Daigneault calls a timeout. He's going to have a discussion on the sideline. Going with a whole new group out there for the Rockets. 1:46 left in the first quarter. Collison with the screen for Fisher. To the inside. And Collison gets it to go on the assist from Derek Fisher.
Excellent play, great timing, and Fisher delivers the perfect pass.
Rockets leading by 4. And you look at these Rockets, Greg, pretty fearsome on the defensive end.
I mean, great length and athleticism on the wings, and a defensive-minded coach in Ime Udoka. They'll make you work for it, no doubt about it.
Cassell, no good.
They've been sensational on the backboard to start this game.
Yeah, sensational is a really good word for it. They're tearing it up on the glass.
Pass to Muhammad. And here's Collison. Clock at 6. Now Fisher fires for 3. Riley grabs the miss. Cassell the pass to Riley. There's 38 seconds left here in the first quarter. Robinson for 3. The Thunder pull it in. And here's Collison. Pass to Fisher. Here is Cook. Here's Muhammad. Hasn't made one yet. Collison, no good. Here's Cassell. And that one released in time, but no good. And we reach the end of the first quarter. Rockets lead by 4. And we'll get the second quarter underway on the other side of this break. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter of action so far. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Rockets.
Their chemistry. That's what really stood out so far in this one to me. Look at the number of assists they've been able to rack up so far.
Also, they're getting into the teeth of the defense. Points in the paint, something coaches always love to see.
We've got Lazar Hayward, Nick Collison out there at Perkins. Then it's Cook. And it's Jackson and at the point. That's the group for Oklahoma City getting going here in the second. Here's Herrera. Riley with a screen on Jackson. Cassell gets the bucket. Cassell's got himself on the board with 3 there.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
And with a quick first step, Jackson remains a threat to drive on any defender.
And we're starting the second quarter, about a minute gone. Here's Cassell. Pass to Riley. The shot's good. Cassell making the play. Riley's got his first basket of the night.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
And so it's Jackson who brings it up for the Thunder. Trailing by 5. Next game, they'll take on the Pacers in Indianapolis at Gainbridge Fieldhouse. It's game 1 of a 3-game road trip. Now, here's Collison. Perkins with a screen on Cassell. Here's Cook with the drive. Rockets with the rebound.
And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add up.
Yeah, still close, but with their tough play on the boards, we're certainly seeing the effort.
Here is Robinson. No scoring in this one. And Riley gets it to go.
Nice setup. Excellent team basketball.
Jackson looking around. The tray. Cook, good. Cook's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
Defensive mix-up for sure right there. Somehow he was left open.
And so the timeout taken here by Ime Udoka. Looking for a breather and maybe adjusting a thing or two.
Here comes your score testers, everybody. Get out and show them some love.
substitute in here for the Thunder. Serge Ibaka has checked in for Collison. Cephalosha comes in for Lazar Hayward. James Harden, he's checked in for Cook. And Derek Fisher is subbed in for Reggie Jackson. Houston also making some changes. Olajuwon's checked in for Riley. Ori comes in for Herrera. And it's Maxwell in for Robinson. Ibaka against Ori. Here's Cassell. Pass to Maxwell. Off target with his three. Thunder trailing by 4. And Fisher kicks to Perkins. Oklahoma City moving it around. And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Ibaka. Houston's gone 1 of 2 on three-pointers here in the second quarter so far. Now about 3 minutes gone in this second quarter of basketball. Ellie passes to Olajuwon. Over Perkins. Olajuwon, good. Olajuwon's got 8 points. And Greg is a former point guard in this league. Give us your top 4 generals of all time. The guys that could direct the floor and could control a game.
Wow. If we're talking traditional point guards, I mean, I got to go Magic, Isaiah, CP3's in that conversation, Jason Kidd. But I've got a separate list for that hybrid point guard, right? Which that includes guys like Steph and Iverson, West, and the great Oscar Robertson.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
Here's Harden following the score by Hakeem Olajuwon. And the call is going to be, yes, it is, an illegal screen.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet more set on that screen. Easy call.
Yeah, I agree. You know, sometimes that can be a tough call for the refs to make, but not that time. It was easy there.
Here's Cassell. Outside, Ori. Pass to Maxwell. Oh, and he almost had a 4-point play right there. He'll go to the line with a chance for 3. And Greg, the Thunder, NBA champions at last, and still incredibly young.
And this is no fluke. They defended, they shared it, trusted in the system and one another. The league's been put on notice. This team is just getting started.
3 shots. 3 shots.
And he makes the first.
Yeah, just an athletic competitor on both ends of the floor. Maxwell can guard both backcourt positions and has a number of ways he can score.
He hits the second from the line. Clark, perhaps the biggest surprise of last season, the Houston Rockets.
For sure. I mean, they hadn't even made the play-in tournament in 2024. Just with internal development and improvement, ended up as the 2 seed in the stacked West. You've got to give Ime Udoka and his staff tremendous credit.
And he makes all 3. Thunder trailing by 9. Harden outside. 3-pointer. That's good. And the assist goes to Fisher. Harden's got his first 3 points of the game.
And there are a lot of dimensions to Harden's game. Maybe the biggest piece is all the damage he does on the perimeter.
Here's Cassell. Ellie passes to Olajuwon. And the rejection by Perkins. There's the drive. And he makes that one. Now just a 4-point Rocket lead. For Houston, they've gone 5 of 7 from the field here in the second. Olajuwon outside. Pass to Cassell. Here's Ori. Here's Olajuwon. Covered by Perkins. 5 on the clock. And here's Maxwell for 3. The rebound by Ibaka.
They are winning despite his efforts. He's been off all night.
Fisher, the pass to Harden. Ibaka sets the pick for Harden. Harden on the drive. Shot's good by Ibaka.
And this is what scouts love about Harden as a playmaker. He has a next-level feel for how to generate offense.
And so the timeout taken here by Ime Udoka. He's going to take this chance to talk to his guys. Thunder making a switch here. Durant's checked in. And a switch here also for Houston. Thorpe's checked in. The Rockets leading. Cassell, the pass to Maxwell. No good, unable to end this run.
He's letting it fly, but the results just have not been there.
Greg, everything they're doing is working right now.
Good run they have going right now. The momentum is huge.
First team foul.
Ibaka finds Fisher. Teardrop shot. The putback. It's good on the putback. It's a tie ball game.
Oh, on the glass, Ibaka can be so effective. Nice job saving the play that time.
Here's Cassell. Outside, Ori. Pass to Olajuwon. And it's blocked by Ibaka.
Very sharp defensive instincts. There's no easy shots when Ibaka is around.
And we got to take a second look to admire that outstanding block.
And guys, they'll think twice about attempting that shot again. That was a big-time rejection.
Ivy's checked in for Oklahoma City. Russell Westbrook comes in for Fisher. And a switch here also for Houston. Smith checked in for Cassell. 5 to shoot. And here's Maxwell for 3. The Rockets again can't hit.
And there have been some terrible shot choices here, Kev. That's not a good look at all.
Here's Durant. In close, Durant gets the bucket.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis. I mean, the defenders are just not being aggressive enough down low. You got to play with some physicality in the paint.
And so the timeout taken here by Ime Udoka. Coach is going to talk some things over with the team. Might be seeing something to adjust. take a moment to look at the 2K leaderboard and see last year's highest-scoring teams. The Thunder in 4th.
Boy, they do an excellent job offensively. Most of the season last year, they were really in sync. A nice flow and rhythm to their offensive game. But anytime you score the points they did, it's about unselfishness and trusting each other.
Pass to Olajuwon. Back to Smith. And it's Smith finishing it off.
And with the monster finish, he stops an 11-0 run by the Thunder.
Oklahoma City's gone 2 of 3 when they've stepped beyond the arc in the second quarter. Bounce pass from Westbrook. Durant with a wide open look. And that comes off the assist by Russell Westbrook.
Boy, are they shooting the three extremely well this quarter. My, throwing some gas on the fire for sure.
Smith outside. Pass to Ori. Olajuwon against Ibaka. And it's Olajuwon missing.
He will not be happy with himself. Got a good look from mid-range there.
On the paint, and KD finishes inside. KD's got the lead up to 5 now for the Thunder. And so it's Smith with it. He'll bring it up for the Rockets. And at home for the next game, it'll be Detroit pulling into town. That'll be the first of 2 straight at home. Here's Olajuwon. Finds the bottom of the bucket from 13 feet out. Olajuwon's got 12.
Yep, whenever Olajuwon has the ball now, he wants to take the defense to school, and I like his aggressiveness. Outside Durant.
In for another field goal. A sublime 9 of 14 on the night.
I love his shot selection today. He set the bar for the rest of the team.
Smith the pass to Maxwell. Olajuwon against Ibaka. And the rejection by Ibaka.
Well, he's been the NBA's leader in blocks multiple times. Ibaka just has that rare instinct for it.
A different look for Oklahoma City. Muhammad comes in for Serge Ibaka. And Nick Collison subbed in for Thabo Sefolosha. And so here is Houston. It's a 5-point game. Smith, no luck.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't.
Watch out! The damaging Durant flying right through.
Boy, a dynamic wing with freakish length. Durant is the ideal alley-oop target.
And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for Oklahoma City.
Straight away, they've opened things up offensively with skillful passing, running smart plays, and just setting guys up for success.
But how about their scoring in transition as well? That's been a big factor to this point. Are those high tops or track shoes these guys are wearing? My goodness.
That free throw, good from Thorpe. And, Greg, these poised veterans really seem to have triggered a shift for the Rockets.
At the same time, it's going to be Houston's young talent that determines their future, and they've already shown they can make a major impact.
He's off on the second.
And the thing about Thorpe, I mean, as strong as he is, he's extremely agile. I mean, he really gets up and down the floor. Beautiful.
Outside Durant. Rockets with the rebound. Olajuwon's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Smith outside. Durant against Ori. Here's Olajuwon. 6 to shoot. Good, and it's Ori picking up the assist. Ori's got his 3rd assist on the night. Outside Westbrook. Over Smith. And it's Westbrook missing. Rockets trail by 4. Here's Maxwell. He's got 6. Now here is Smith. Pass to Ori. Here's Maxwell. Beyond the arc. Offensive rebound. Olajuwon. And then Olajuwon with the dunk.
Boy, that's so difficult to stop. Once Olajuwon gets near the rim, you got to be ready for him to rise up and throw it down.
Oklahoma City has gone 3 of 4 with the long-range bombs here in the second quarter. Now here's Durant. Here's the triple from Durant.
And he's starting to show that killer instinct this quarter, looking to extend the lead.
Smith against Westbrook. Pass to Ori. Here's Maxwell. Olajuwon on the wing. Oh, and Olajuwon throws it down.
And some hang time on the rim. Puts a little cherry on the top of that slam.
Well, those kind of displays of strength can get one team rolling.
And can put the other team on its heels. We'll see how it plays out.
And so here is Oklahoma City. The Rockets making the shot. The shot's good from Westbrook. And the Thunder lead by 5.
A much better quarter for them shooting the ball.
Anytime your field goal percentage is in the high 50s, partner, you're doing something right.
There's a minute left in the first half of the game. Westbrook against Smith. Pass to Ori. Olajuwon. 6 on the shot clock. Smith left side. That's in. Coming off the assist from Olajuwon. Olajuwon's got 3 assists in the game. Outside Westbrook. And here's Collison. It's Durant on the wing. Ori defending. Shot from the wing. And there's another one for the Thunder.
You know, he started the game knocking down shots, guys, and now in the second quarter, he's taking it to another level.
Smith outside. Puts up a deep 3. That shot missing.
And that was a little bit of a range check for him.
You know, guys, I think he's got confidence to shoot it from anywhere, but he could have gotten a better one than that.
And so it's Kevin Durant making headlines and highlights for Oklahoma City. He ends up dropping in 2 from distance, making a difference from long range in this one. Allie, let's go to you courtside. What do you have for us?
I'm here with Mark Dagnall. Coach, how are you feeling about the offensive performance in that first half?
Pretty good. Obviously, we got to get them under control on the defensive end. I thought they played in a pretty good rhythm, but I thought our energy was good. I mean, we got to stack some stops first. We got to get them out of rhythm, but I thought our offense was pretty good. We moved the ball. We played the way we want to play.
You have to set the tone next. Thanks, Coach.
Thank you, Allie. And folks, don't go away. Halftime is here, and we'll be right back with you after this break.
Thanks for joining us, everyone. Let's first take a gander at the rest of the NBA schedule for the night and what's in store. It'll be the Golden State Warriors up against the Lakers out in Los Angeles. Start time, 10 Eastern, 7 Pacific.
It's one to watch, kind of a heavyweight matchup.
That's my favorite.
And turning our attention to the first half, a positive start for the Oklahoma City Thunder.
They're hitting their threes, but no guarantee that that continues. If I'm them, I'm coming out the second half with even more attack.
See, this is why you should be coaching, Jet. That is more than enough of us. Let's send you back to the game. Kevin Harlan and crew with the second half.
Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. What a game we're seeing from Kevin Durant.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
Yeah, you know what, guys? They gave him too many free runs to the hoop in the first half. I think they've got to be a lot tougher on him. Body him up. Be physical with him.
The Thunder leading by 5. Starting the second half, here's Ime Udoka's 5. Olajuwon is out there with Thorpe, and it's Smith, and there's Ori, and it's Maxwell in at the 2-guard position. KD's shot is good.
And he has just been in a flow offensively. Terrific game. He has been the X factor.
So it's Smith with it. He'll bring it up for Houston. Pass to Maxwell. Lets it go from deep. Rebounded by Serge Ibaka. Ibaka's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Westbrook drives in, and the shot goes down.
Well, you watch Westbrook play, and he seems like he's relentlessly hungry and borderline angry. He never settles, always in full attack mode.
The Thunder shooting their first free throw tonight.
And up around 82% as a team a season ago. So they know how to make the most of those opportunities.
Yeah, they had the kind of success from the line that would make any coach breathe a sigh of relief, guys.
Smith with it. Outside, Ori. Olajuwon inside. He's against Perkins. Harden outside. Harden, money from the arc.
I really like the start here. Great aggressiveness, red hot to start this half.
Olajuwon, left side. To halt the run. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Boy, Hakeem's size makes him hard to match up against, especially when he's determined to score inside.
It's his first trip to the line.
Taking 2 shots.
And that one falls for Olajuwon.
What Hakeem provides for his team is a rock-solid foundation. They can rely on him on both ends and build schemes around his talents.
And Olajuwon drops them both. And here now the Thunder. Outside Westbrook. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
First personal foul.
It's going to be on Kenny Smith.
Hey, you can't diminish Westbrook's triple-doubles, but just as important to me are the intangibles. His passion, his tenacity, his competitive spirit and drive. I mean, that infects the whole team in a positive way.
First free throw is good.
And one thing about Westbrook, he does not have a quiet presence. You know he's out there at every moment, and his production speaks volumes.
And both free throws good for Westbrook.
Extremely reliable. When he steps up to the line, you just kind of expect him to knock him down.
Olajuwon, right side. Another miss by Houston. And the Thunder with possession. They've outscored him 10 points to 2 during this run. Westbrook passes to Harden. Back to Westbrook. Launches a 3. And Thorpe pulls it down.
Well, if he can somehow get into a rhythm offensively, I think they could stretch this lead.
Houston moving it around. Olajuwon against Durant. And there's the call on Durant. That's his first foul.
Personal foul. Second team foul.
Outside, Ori. Pass to Olajuwon. Over Perkins.
Ugly start to the second half. They've missed their first 4. They've got to get on track.
It's stolen by Smith. Just under 2.5 minutes into the third quarter now. Thorpe with a screen on Westbrook. Here's Thorpe. Olajuwon, left side. Clock at 4. Maxwell kicks to Smith. No good on the triple. The Thunder leading by 13. Harden the pass to Ibaka. It's good. The assist that time from Harden. 8 points for Serge Ibaka.
Everything going to plan here to start the third. 80% shooting thus far.
And so the timeout taken here by Ime Udoka. He's going to make some adjustments to the game plan. And while we can, here's a look at the teams that had the fastest hands in the league last season. Number 1, the Thunder.
You know, I don't know if the numbers even told the story. I mean, their defense was as good as it gets, often just leaving their opponents completely demoralized.
Pass to Thorpe. Here's Maxwell, guarded by Harden. The 11-footer. Thunder with the rebound.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
And really a reflection of their superior effort level to this point. It seems to me they've gone after this win a little bit more.
Right now, let's take a second to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sidelines.
Thanks, guys. A lot of conversation in the NBA about expansion. Commissioner Adam Silver said there are clearly markets out there that are very interested and will run through a process. I'm looking forward to it. There's an enormous amount of interest out there. It's on the league to look at it holistically. Guys?
All right, Allie, we appreciate the report. Pass to Maxwell. Back to Smith. Inside. Unloads from 9. Olajuwon, no good.
And he's been way off the mark this quarter. It's been ugly.
Harden surveying the D. The Thunder with another miss. Rockets trail by 13. Here's Ori. And the dunk by Ori.
And we sometimes forget about how athletic Ori is. Showing off a little bit there on the drive.
And so Mark Daigneault calls a timeout. He's going to take a few moments here to check in with his team and regroup. Thabo Sefolosha has checked in for Perkins. And it's Harden with the ball for Oklahoma City. Their defense has only allowed 6 points in the second half. Lobbed up there for Durant. And stolen by Olajuwon. To the paint. Had a chance there to cut it to single digits, but it's off target. Westbrook passes to Ibaka, and Ibaka slams it in.
Hey, we can't forget now, over Westbrook's career, He has averaged double-digit assists multiple times.
Here's Maxwell. 6 points for him. Thorpe with a screen on Harden. Pass to Ori. A 3-ball. Drills it from outside. Ori's got 5 points now this quarter.
He was licking his chops there. Got a good look.
Now Westbrook. He's got 9. Harden outside. The 3 from KD. It's rebounded by Maxwell.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Thorpe with a screen on Westbrook. It's good, and the Thunder lead is cut down to just 8 points with the bucket from Thorpe.
Great job of screening there. Nice job to take it to the rim and get the finish.
Back to Harden. Launches it. It's good from long range. Harden's got 9 points.
Capable of doing great damage from outside. For Harden, I think it's simply about shooting with confidence.
Pass to Maxwell. Here's Ori. This one for 3. And another 3 for Houston.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Oklahoma City leading by 8. And here's Westbrook. Floats one up, and it's good for 2. 11 points in the game.
How smooth was that move by Westbrook there? You can't close the distance, so he just ends up shooting that nice little soft floater.
Rockets trail by 10. Pass to Olajuwon. Just 5 on the clock. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. Harden, that's good, and so Westbrook comes up with the assist. And it's a 12-point Oklahoma City lead. Here's Maxwell. He has 6. Smith outside. Thorpe with a screen on Westbrook. A slam dunk by Thorpe.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
Yeah, you know, when you're looking to close the gap, you need guys who will take it upon themselves to step up, take the initiative, and make something happen.
And so Mark Daigneault calls a timeout. He's ready to talk things through with them. In here for the Thunder. Nick Collison's checked in for Ibaka. Azar Hayward comes in for Kevin Durant. Derek Fisher's checked in for James Harden. And it's Jackson in for Russell Westbrook. Lee's checked in for the Rockets. Collison finds Fisher. Collison with the screen for Fisher. Back to Collison. 6 to shoot. On the wing, Jackson. On deep. Tries again. And there's the nice layup by Collison. Collison's got 6 points.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Yeah, double-digit advantage on the scoreboard. They've taken the initiative. They've played, I think, with more purpose so far.
The Thunder leading by 12. Here's Fisher. He gets it in there. Fisher's got his first 2 points of the night.
You know, because of his size, he can be at a disadvantage inside, but Fisher knows how to work around that.
Houston's gone into the three-point range 4 times since halftime and buried 2 of them. Looking to get it going. Takes it up with both hands and rips it down.
Yeah, he just punched the ticket on that one. That'll get the job done.
Powerful 2-hand jam.
I tell you what, if he's got a few more of those in him, this lead will really start shrinking.
Now here's Jackson. And he uses the glass on the layup. Jackson's got his second basket of the game.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Rockets trail by 14. Smith outside. Pass to Ellie. Here's Thorpe. He's covered by Collison. Thorpe can't make it work.
No one to blame on that one but himself. You get looks like that, you've got to take advantage.
Maxwell against Fisher. Now Jackson. Now here's Collison. 4 on the shot clock. Here's Fisher. Horry with the rebound.
Decent look from mid-range for sure, but that's not really his shot.
Smith on the wing. Inside. And with that, the Thunder lead is cut down now to just 12 points with the basket for Maxwell.
One of his specialties on display there, a nifty lead pass.
Oklahoma City shooting around 60% on the night. Amazing work offensively so far. Jackson down low, covered by Smith. Collison with a screen on Maxwell. Fisher. Rockets with the rebound. Ellie passes to Maxwell. Thorpe with a screen on Fisher. Pass to Thorpe. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
First in rebounding. And they were top 10 in opponent field goal percentage. They did not give up a lot of easy looks on that side.
And the rebounding you just talked about, I did a night out. They controlled the boards. Nobody could match their energy in that department.
2 shots. Max on the first.
And he can't get the first one. A different look for Oklahoma City. Perkins, he's checked in for Cephalosha. Daquan Cook comes in for Fisher. And it's Maynard in for Reggie Jackson. And then for Houston, Olajuwon's checked in for Horry. Robinson comes in for Maxwell. And it's Cassell in for Smith. And he's good on the second. 1:35 left in the third quarter. Here's Maynard. He's covered by Cassell. And the basket by Collison.
They're scoring boatloads of buckets. It's raining buckets from inside.
Well, the defensive rotations have been a step slow, and it's really helped them get that ball inside time after time.
1:20 left in the third. Cassell, the pass to Olajuwon. Robinson for 3. Kendrick Perkins grabs the miss. Perkins got his 6th rebound on the night. Cook kicks to Collison. Pass to Maynard. And here's Collison. Clock at 6. Now Maynard. Lets it go with the three. It's rebounded by Houston. Olajuwon's got 11 rebounds in the game. Cassell the pass to Olajuwon. Here's Cassell. There's the pick. Shoots over Maynard. And stolen by Hayward. They break it out 5-on-3. That shot misses. Some solid defense from Robinson. Pass to Cassell. Puts up a three. The shot missing. And so it's the Oklahoma City Thunder. 13 points up at the end of the period. They've got their field goal percentage to thank for that. They've been hot from all over the floor tonight. And we'll be right back after this. How about a look at today's State Farm assist of the game?
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
And they'd love to see every possession end this way. True team basketball.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. Russell Westbrook out there with Harden. Then there's Perkins. Then it's Ibaka. And it's Jones in at the three, the small forward. That's the lineup out there for the Thunder. Now here's Westbrook. Outside, Jones. Westbrook with a screen for Jones. Pass to Ibaka. Screen by Perkins. Shot clock at 5. Oh, and the jam by Westbrook.
Wow, Westbrook, so athletic. He looked virtually unstoppable there.
And it's the Rockets with the ball. Trailing by 13. Outside, Robinson. Olajuwon. Outside, Robinson. Pass to Cassell. Shot clock at 6. Buries the long-range jumper.
I love the ball movement there. He put that on a silver platter. Just served him up.
Ibaka outside. Back to Westbrook. Cassell grabs the miss.
Hey, even guys at his skill level will miss those from time to time, but it doesn't happen often.
To the middle. Here's Herrera, and he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a three-point play chance here for him.
How about battling through the impact there and then willing that basketball in?
Boy, it does your heart good to see that kind of determination in a player. Really excellent focus that time.
Thabo Sefolosha has checked in for the Thunder. Final quarter here, and we're just over a minute and a half through it. Harden outside. Westbrook with a screen for Harden. And out of bounds as the Rockets gain possession. Here's Cassell. Pass to Ellie. And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth quarter now. Shoots it up. Bank shot. No good.
Another rebound hauled in. They're hitting the glass with a lot of passion.
Guys, that's been the key to their league. I mean, simply put, the effort they've displayed on the glass has been the difference.
Rockets trail by 7. Fourth quarter of play, and we're about 2.5 minutes through it right now. Another miss by Houston. For Oklahoma City, they've gone 1 of 3 from the field to start the fourth quarter. Harden can't hit. For Houston, they've gone 3 of 5 here in the fourth quarter. Pretty good numbers coming out of the break. And that one's good by Herrera.
I'll tell you, they're right in this. We'll see if they can maintain momentum.
Well, it starts with defense. They got some stops, scored some buckets after that, and now we've got ourselves a ball game.
Now, here's Westbrook. Ibaka, the pass to Harden. Getting inside, it's Harden.
Boy, he's having a great half here. Exactly the opposite of the first.
Rockets trail by 7. Here's Olajuwon. And then Olajuwon with the dunk.
Well, they left it until the fourth quarter, but finally the run they needed to get back into this one.
I didn't think it was going to happen for them, quite honestly, but they finally turned it on, turned it up a little bit. Now they've got to come up with some stops.
Here's Westbrook following the score by Houston. Oklahoma City moving it around. Here's Harden. That ball is good for another field goal. His 6th. He is 6 for 9 on the stat sheet.
And after a difficult start to the game, he's flipped the script here.
Over 3.5 minutes through the final quarter now. Cassell kicks to Olajuwon. Pass to Cassell. They set the pick to the inside, and he stuffs it. What a pass to set him up.
And cutting into the lead with the big one-hand throwdown.
That's how you get your team back into it.
That might indeed ignite a spark in this team.
It's stolen by Olajuwon. Olajuwon with the block. Sefolosha. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a three-point play.
A good job by him on the glass here tonight. +8 in that department.
And let's take a moment here to get your guys' take on scoring so far for Oklahoma City.
You know, all game long, they've imposed their will on the interior, scoring a lot of points in the painted area.
And I'll tell you, the energy they've shown in the open floor, boy, it has been terrific, doing a phenomenal job converting in those situations.
Rockets trail by 8. Here's Maxwell. Nice move. Rips it home after the terrific move.
Well, I love whenever Maxwell weaponizes his athleticism. Big dunk there, and that's a pretty big word. Weaponizes.
And so Westbrook will bring it up for Oklahoma City. Olajuwon with the block. Perkins against Smith. Pass to Ori. Here's Maxwell. Here's Olajuwon. And he tries off the glass, but it's no good. Outside Westbrook. Harden against Maxwell. Against contact, Harden makes it work inside.
And showing the potential to be an elite scorer in this league. What a night for James Harden.
Rockets trail by 8. Pass to Thorpe. Shoots. Maxwell's shot is no good.
Their game plan needs to change if they're going to get out of this hole because he is just not there offensively.
Sefolosha dishes to Harden. Ibaka with the screen on Maxwell. Harden against Maxwell. Harden the pass to Ibaka. Just 2 to shoot. No good. That's the first shot from the floor he's missed. 5 for 6. Sefolosha with the steal. Pass to Ibaka. And stolen by Olajuwon. Here's Maxwell. And the rebound goes to Perkins. Perkins got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done. Back to Westbrook. And the rebound goes to the Rockets.
You can tell he's just a touch out of sync here. But he's battling, continuing to fight.
Back to Ori. Pass to Olajuwon. Here's Thorpe to the left side wing. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Maxwell. The Rockets again can't hit. The Thunder leading by 8. High post Ibaka. Perkins with the bucket.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
You know, he should be getting extra attention from the defense, not less.
For Houston, they've gone 7 of 13 from the field here in the fourth. Pass to Maxwell. Olajuwon inside. He's against Perkins. Poked loose and stolen by Perkins. In the corner, it's Westbrook. Now Harden. Pass to Perkins. No good that time. Good D by Olajuwon. Harden against Maxwell. Here's Thorpe. Outside, Ori. Can they get it? Rebounded by Cephalosha. Oklahoma City leading by 10. Westbrook with it. Now Smith defending. It's good.
Such a creative player. Westbrook doesn't mind getting a little fancy with it and trying to carve out some room for himself there.
Maxwell against Harden. Pass to Ori. And some nice passing there by Houston. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. Serge Ibaka picks one up there.
Outstanding job by Thorpe. He was looking to draw the contact and get the foul called, and he got it done.
At the line for two.
And that one misses. Kevin Durant, he's checked in for Oklahoma City. And he ends up missing both free throws.
With missed opportunities from the line this half, they're not doing themselves any favors.
Good. It's Harden with the assist that time. Harden's got 5 assists tonight.
An outstanding performance from Durant so far. But you know what? That's par for the course for him. He's just a natural scorer.
And so it looks like the Rockets will retain possession here.
Houston ball.
Just a terrific perspective of that dunk from the Connected Cam. Brought to you by AT&T. And it's the Rockets with the ball. Pass to Olajuwon. 6 to shoot. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. Olajuwon's got 10 points here in the second half.
Olajuwon doing what he does, going to work in the paint area, playing to his strengths, and getting it up and down.
Harden! And he does not hit.
And it's still a close game. I mean, despite the fact that they've struggled to compete on the board.
Yeah, you know, but down the stretch here, guys, they'll summon that extra effort to try and get it done, I think.
Now, here's Olajuwon. And it doesn't go. Outside Westbrook. Ibaka sets the pick for Westbrook. Big time jam. He was ready to receive and deliver.
Well, this guy's a pick and roll maestro. That's Westbrook's basketball IQ on full display.
Maxwell with a screen on Westbrook. Oh, and he cannot get the layup. The Thunder leading by 14.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
There's 1:54 left to play in the final quarter. Smith there for the rebound. Rockets trail by 14. From 17 feet away, that one goes in.
And that's the rub. I mean, as good as Olajuwon is on the blocks,
he can be equally as effective from mid-range.
Outside Westbrook. Does not go in. Houston now, time running out.
No question as to which team gave the better effort tonight. A dominant performance and an outstanding win for the Thunder.
You know, their big advantage was points in the paint.
And they found a way to pound the ball inside. And that was working all game long.
And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year.
And once it becomes official, this win gives them a nice confidence boost against this team. They'll face them twice more this season.
The stats tell us that the winner of the first game is a big favorite to come out on top in the overall series.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for Kevin Durant.
Offensively, he was dialed in all night long. Scoring at will, it seemed, made the game look easy.
Here's Westbrook. 30 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Harden fires. Knocks down the three.
And it's just competing, you know, giving your best when it matters most.
Yeah, you know, once they got victory in their view, a huge injection of energy and a great run to finish it off.
Here's Ori. Olajuwon, right side. So no problem for Oklahoma City as they get the win. Some good competition, but the hometown advantage and their ability to stay focused, I think, made the difference.
Yeah, and the first step in becoming a good team is your ability to win at home. And they really seem to revel in that opportunity, and this is what they came out to do.
And that'll do it for the first game of the NBA season. So for Allie LaForce, to my colleagues here at the table, Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for being with us. And now, our player of the game, Kevin Durant.